What we're talking about today is Poshmark sending out an article that says they're going to do promoted closets. Wow, what? Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Every Closet. My name is Stephanie, and along with my partner Ethan, we are two full-time resellers on apps like Poshmark. Today we're talking about Poshmark. There was an update that they released today. First of all, we don't have very much information at all. So this is totally a bit of a speculation video, a bit of like a my first reaction video, and a bit of a let's see what's going to happen sort of thing. So I'm going to speculate about what I think this means. If I'm wrong, please don't come at me in a few weeks being like, you said this was what it meant. Like, bro, I'm guessing, okay? All we have is this one article. It's pretty sparse and I don't know all the implications yet. They haven't told us enough yet, but let's get into it. My very first reaction is this must mean that it costs money, right? Promoted closets. Promoted in what way? How do they choose what gets promoted? It's gonna be money. I'm sure that they're trying to make it sound like eBay promoted listings, but I don't know why it says closets. That's the first thing my ear catches on and goes, do you mean an entire closet? Like you're just gonna have certain closets go above others? Or do they mean listings? Or are you gonna be able to promote your entire closet? That's a little more scary to me as a concept because I'm familiar with promoted listings on eBay, but I am not familiar with an entire promoted store or closet. So that's the first thing my brain thinks when it hears this. A second thing it thinks is this is them phasing out sharing, which everyone's using bots. Everyone's honest about it. Even we're honest about it. And do you know how paranoid Ethan is about breaking rules? Very paranoid. I'm so glad he either didn't hear it or isn't choosing to comment on that right now because he's right over there. But yeah, if even we are being like, yeah, guys, let's be honest, we're using automation, links to which in the description below if you want to support the channel. But if even like such goody two-shoes as us are being like, yeah, guys, we use automation, you have to if you want to like be competitive in the marketplace, and here's a bunch of good bots that we recommend, like this isn't, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I think the last time there was a major update like this, I said it that time and I'll say it again this time. The sharing algorithm was never sustainable. Like business owners weren't meant to sit and manually share things all day. And I know that Poshmark has always had it like, oh, so it's equal for everyone and it's just the amount of effort you put in. But that's not where effort should go. Like we are in the age of AI. We're not in the age of, dinosaur click button, make go. You know, like I just always hated the sharing algorithm. And so if this is their phase one of slowly taking it out, that's cool. I know they tried to do it. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I'm kind of losing track of the years. I think last year they tried to do it by updating how the algorithm works, doing it by more SEO and doing it by more like fits your search results versus by just shared. That didn't go well. They're under new ownership now, right? They have Naver, which is like a very techie focused company. I think they have a lot of experience with algorithms. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's something they've done before for companies. So hopefully this is them coming in being like, look, Poshmark, bro, that's how I picture it. Your sharing algorithm isn't working. We are going to change it. So when Naver took over, Posh was just being like, live sales will solve everything. And Naver's like, okay, we're going to go with you on that live sale thing because it's doing things. But as soon as we're done with that, we're going to fix your entire ecosystem's main issue with you, which is the sharing algorithm and the fact that the way to get ahead on Poshmark is to just either have a robot do it or sit there and click in your closet all day. Like, no, that's not a business savvy sort of thing to be doing. I've always found it almost a little condescending, honestly. So my initial reaction is, how much is this going to cost me? Because you bet your butt I'm going to pay for it. And my second reaction is this is them phasing out sharing. That is what I think. I don't know that that is what's happening, but that is what I think. So I read through the articles that they put out. It has basically no information. All it says is this won't be available to Poshmark Canada. So it won't be available to our Poshmark Canada closet, to any of our exclusively Canadian Posh friends. It will be something that will be available to the US closet. It's in beta testing, which of course means that they're just trying it out. They're rolling it out to a few people at a time. And they kind of emphasized in the article almost like they were aware of the ghosts of Poshmark past. They were really emphasizing that, like, we know it takes a while to implement new systems like this. We're going to do it slowly. We're going to listen to feedback. We're going to, like, kind of like, I know that last time we changed the algorithm, it made you all very angry, but please give us a chance this time. We are under new owners, kind of thing. Which, fair enough. I'm going to give this a chance. You know, not that I have any other choice as a Poshmark seller, but in my heart, I'm just, hopefully, you know what? Hopefully, easy does it. Hey, I got this on Poshmark recently. It was so cute, and I was buying something for a gift, and I saw this shirt, and I couldn't resist because I really like graphic shirts that are comfy and cozy and tell me to be mentally healthier on them. So I feel like this is one of those. So the article says that they are rolling it out at first to people who are Posh Ambassador 2 level. Makes sense. That's their most like dedicated sellers. And they also said that they want to roll it out to bigger closets first. Oh, which really does make me think that they're doing the whole closet as promoted. Oh, that kind of blows my mind. I was hoping it'd be promoted listings. We don't know that for sure, right? We're going to change your way of making money in a major, huge way, and we're not going to tell you much about it. Bye-bye. Good to have fun. Ugh. But such is life, and such is platform-based selling. They did say they're going to roll it out to bigger closets first, so like more active listings, so that they get more data from those closets that they roll it out to. Then it's more helpful to them if the ones who are getting that extra promotion have more listings. That's just more data points, you know? That's simply, I think, just math or something. I don't know. You guys know I don't love math. So that's what we know. It's not going to be open to Canadians. It didn't say anything about opening it to Canadians, but it did say, like, we're going to try this out with some people and we're going to roll it out slowly and then everyone's going to have it. It didn't make it sound like, if you guys get angry enough, we'll take this back. That was not part of this, which I totally agree with. When companies are doing big changes like this, I don't think they should phrase them like, unless you guys get angry at us, which they didn't phrase it as last time they changed the algorithm. They just ended up doing that because everyone was so angry, which was fair. They did that poorly. I have more faith for this time. I have more faith because now they are under the ownership of Naver, and I think that that is one of the main reasons that Naver wanted to take over Poshmark. Is like, okay, you had a cute idea about people sharing their listings and that being the way to determine what ranks top of the algorithm search. But that idea has been outdated for a long time, and so you're going to have to adapt, and I can help you do that. So I have hope. I have a lot of concerns. Oh, so many concerns. My main things that come straight to my mind are like, what about the brand closets? Are those automatically promoted? Or like, are you telling me, of course, free people as a company can afford to pay whatever the promoted listing fee is or promoted closet fee is, and then are we never going to be able to rank above them again in free people listings? That's a concern I have. The whole article basically is like frequently asked questions, and it doesn't answer any of our questions. All it says is like, I know you want this right now, you impatient people. You're going to want this and you're going to want it today. So all the frequently asked questions are like, when can I get it? And that's not, I don't think too many people have that question. Like, that could have been one FAQ, but the other ones would be like, how much is this going to cost? What goes into promoting it? What about what's happening to the people who don't do it? Straight up. I would love it if it was like eBay where it's promoted and then if it sells because it was promoted, like if someone finds it in search as a promoted listing and then clicks on it and goes from there to buy it, sure. But you're gonna have to pay for it even if that's not how people are finding things. Like it's pretty ambiguous right now, but I am encouraged to see that they're moving in the direction. Like honestly, this is what I was asking for. I was asking for this when they were messing around with the algorithm last year, or maybe it was 2021. I don't know. All the years have blended together. But this is what I was asking for. And so like it would be hypocritical and pessimistic of me to just be like, they can't do this. They just like, and it's not super great for me. We did just start promoting a Poshmark automation tool, which I still adore it. And up until the moment it's no longer useful at all, I'm going to keep using it because it has saved us so much time this month. Like it's almost the end of April. We have fallen off of our consistency this month in terms of content so much. And mostly in terms of listing because we have a new employee and we've been training her and that takes time and effort. Like you can't just be like, so you take photos of the clothes and that's how you do it. And you're good, right? And then leave. You can't do that. You actually have to spend the time to like teach them all the things you've learned over the last few years. It takes time and I hate it. I don't hate training people. I just hate time being taken for any reason. I would like fountains and fountains of time. If someone could pay me in time, that's basically what money is you buying back your time in various ways. Okay, that was weird. Of course, another main reaction to this is like, is your fee still 20%? Is it still going to be 20%? Because like on eBay, they have around a 10-ish% eBay fee. I'm not quite sure what it is. Who knows? They're nice and opaque about it, which is lovely. But they have around the 10% fee, and then if you promote a listing, it'll add whatever percent it was promoted at, and you can choose that, whatever percent you want to promote at. But like, if it's another fee going to Poshmark for promoting the listings and a 20% fee, oh, they're really pricing themselves out of the market. There are lots of places to resell now, and people will move. I've already seen people over the last few weeks being like, ugh, live sales are like shoving down my average sales price. They're making all these lowballers. I've been on eBay a lot. I'm moving towards eBay. And I do think that is probably why they have to do this, because they have to make a change. A business on Poshmark just isn't as formulaic, as sustainable, as feasible as a business on eBay because it's just not set up in the same way. And that sucks. And so I think they had to make a change. So I'm glad they're doing something. I'm worried that they're going to do it poorly, but I have at least a bit more optimism than I had last year because of the change in, like, they've been taken over by a techie company and hopefully they know what they're doing. I don't know. Hopefully they had some of this planned when they were like, yeah, let's buy Poshmark and make it into what it could be, as opposed to watch it drag itself into the ground. So yeah, I do have a question if the fee structure is changing at all, or if this is just on top of that. In the article they have, I'll link the article down below, by the way. In the article they have, you can sign up to be on the wait list to be included in whatever the next round of beta is. I'm sure they've already got some people in beta as of like whenever they announced this. We have not been asked to be in that beta yet, which is not surprising. We've been hovering around 1,500 listings for a long time. So I know that is a bigger closet than most, but it's still not the biggest closet. Like there are so many, especially in the US, closets out there with over 2,000 listings active, or even there are some with over 3,000 active. Honestly, getting this news makes me wish that we'd had a more consistent listing April as things go, but that's okay. The ball bounces how it bounces. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, yeah, that's how this turned out. So we're just gonna list more consistently starting right now and hopefully be able to get in on one of those wait lists so we can see if we can be one of these closets. I can imagine that this is going to be especially helpful while only some people have access to it, because if only some people can promote their closets and then those are the promoted closets, then they're going to be ranking very high in search. So I hope this is only available to small business sellers. I hope it's not available to free people. I hope it what are the other ones that have brand closets? I hope major corporations and brand retailers can't use this. That would be nice, but it wouldn't surprise me if they could. So, but honestly wouldn't surprise me if they're already promoting them above us. So that's also a thing. Yeah, these are my reactions. I'm just rereading the article again. And it says here, with promoted closet, your listings will become eligible for promotion in prominent locations across search results and brand pages And you'll be able to see how well your promoted listings are doing with access to performance insights. Okay, so it does sound like it's going to be promoted listings, not promoted closets, which was a major question I had, which is good. It sounds like they're just offering it to closets at first. I think that's why they called it promoted closets, because only the beta test closets are going to do it first, and then they're going to slowly roll it out to everyone. Oh, participating sellers will have an opportunity to try the tool for free and provide feedback. Okay, so that's like them explicitly saying this is going to cost money. So it's going to cost money. It's actually only like 3 paragraphs of them being like, we're doing this. And then the rest is FAQs being like, how can sellers participate? I'm linking this article down below so you guys can go read it yourself firsthand. It's going to be open to Posh Ambassador 2s at first. Makes sense, most prominent sellers. And then it says, if you're interested, you can join the waitlist to be part of the beta by filling out this form. Oh, I'm going to fill out that form. Even if this is a disaster, like a dumpster fire, I still want to be part of the closets testing it, especially for free. That sounds really nice. So I do know we have a lot of listings. I don't know that we have enough. We definitely didn't have enough to already be contacted about it. That would be a bit excessive. There are some major closets out there. So I'm going to be signing up for that waitlist, seeing how that goes. I know this will only be on our US closet for probably the foreseeable future, which to me is like 6 months. It will probably eventually go out to Canada and Australia and eventually England whenever they're doing England. I don't know quite what stage Poshmark London is at right now, but it's kind of exciting that this change will be there. I'm glad it's starting with the US. It'll be really cool to see like how this impacts sales for us, given that we have a US and a Canadian closet. Like once some other US sellers get access to it, do our US sales plummet? Once we get access, do they skyrocket? Does it make it worse? Does it make it better? Whenever more people have access, like how does that balance out? I'm really curious to see. Yeah, and then they just say like send your feedback to Poshmark, support at Poshmark dot whatever. So that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to come and spread this news because I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be the next major, like magnitude 7 earthquake shift of the Poshmark selling community. So I want you all to know about it early on. I want you to go sign up for that waitlist if you do have a US closet. And I just want us all to like reserve some judgment. Yeah, Posh has let us down in the past, but it's also given all of us lots of opportunities and lots of money, let's be honest. And so I think it'd be good if we all refrained from freaking out for just a few days. Just a few days, guys, or like a few weeks where we let them see how this goes. And then we can tear into them with pitchforks. Like, I'm all for it if it sucks. But let's see that it sucks first. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's all I have for tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm so curious, especially if you got an email saying that they want you to be one of the beta testers. Please let me know what that's like. Well, if you can. Sometimes they have like, do not, what are those called? Close your mouth clauses. Freaking, I don't know. Ethan can probably tell me. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. What are you worried about? What could be the best thing that comes from this? Could this see a huge increase in your sales? Could it? Could it? Let's try and keep on that side of things until it becomes problematic. That's all I'm hoping for. Sound off in the comments. Like this video if this is the first you're hearing of it. I'm just like, sorry, my brain's like buzzing with all the fact that this is gonna like be the next like big update since live shows started. I should do a live show, eh? Nah. Just kidding. Probably. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and freaking you're awesome. Okay, goodbye. Wow. Hello, YouTube. Sorry about my hair. Can you hear me? Probably not. Am I right? Let's put a mic on a freaking. Okay. Hello. Okay, stop saying hello. You need to say hello like 7 less times.